Jamie, it is a legs up kind of day in the studio.
Also, here come the men in black.
Galaxy Defenders. Here come the girls in black.
For those who can't see us, we're both wearing
They'll
black.
make you remember. The girl got dressed in black. Remember that, just in case we ever face to face and make contact. The title held by me, MRB.
Wow.
I could have kept going.
I only had the first line in my brain, and you just rose to the top with that karaoke number.
You give me some 90s Big Willie style, I have you covered. Yummy, Big Willie style.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Welcome. Embanito a mi.
Yep. Close enough.
That's
okay.
what it is. It's embanito.
No,
Bienvenido is how you say it.
Bienvenido.
Yeah, what did I say?
Bienvenido.
And what did you say?
Bienvenido.
Oh.
It's okay. We'll get there. We'll cover that in our next Spanish lesson. I'm teaching Jamie Spanish.
Are you?
Just now. I just realized we need to be teaching.
Episode 1.
Jamie, what are we talking about today, sis?
Today, we're going to talk about off-brand snacks versus on-brand snacks.
Yes.
Versus brand snacks.
Yes.
By saying on-brand, that feels very like when the kids say, oh, that's so on-brand.
True. No, this is like known brands versus like, off-brands. Maybe you haven't heard of this.
Name brands. There we go. Name brands versus off-brands.
Okay.
And I didn't realize how funny that this was going to be in my research.
Why?
Because there are so many, like the same item with a name that is such a copycat, but like in the funniest / silliest way possible.
Can I just say that this episode is more us presenting research that we did, because it's just been hilarious to realize what off-brand snacks are.
Okay, when you were a kid, was your family a brand name household or an off-brand?
No, off-brand. So we shopped at a place called Harding's. And it wasn't like a Publix or Kroger or like a mass grocery store. It was a local grocery store. So it was a lot of they had name brand things in their grocery store, but my family went the cheap route and always did off brand. Except when it came to Little Debbie. My mom did. She was a pro Little Debbie.
That's good leadership over her family that I appreciate. I was a name brand family.
Okay.
I distinctly have a memory of, I think must have been in high school, like going to the grocery store and buying Kraft mac and cheese. And my mom said, what is this garbage? This is not Velveeta shells and cheese.
Yes, she liked that Velveeta.
She loved a name brand.
Yep. I do remember this.
So this is we're a house divided. And
fair.
here's what I'll say as an adult. Now I just sort of like the brand I like. And if it's the off brand and it's the same, I don't care. I'm wondering if generationally there's a different affinity for the whatever is attached to a name brand versus an off brand.
I think that really makes sense.
Because I just think in our generation right now, there's so many options of every item that there's not like one brand for something, right?
Totally. And like grocery stores have their own. So let's just go through those. Kroger.
Simple Truth. And they also have just Kroger brand. Yes. And then Target, theirs is Market. They also have that brand Favorite one. Favorite Day. And then Aldi's has their own brand of stuff. Trader Joe's has their own brand of stuff.
Walmart's is Great Value. And typically, to be honest,
Kirkland's is Costco.
Sure.
Right?
Yep. Kirkland's Signature. And honestly, if I'm shopping, well, not at Trader Joe's. Y'all know it's Trader Joe's everything if you go there. But if I'm at Kroger and I can get a box of mac and cheese with the off-brand versus Kraft, I might try the off-brand if it's cheaper. Yeah, there's only a few things I will buy the name brand of. Yes. Like we are frugals, McDougal's. Yeah, also I just don't see enough of a difference. Again, if it tastes right, I don't really care what the brand is called. I more just want the right experience. That's fair. Okay, do you want to share some of your favorite? Do you have favorite off-brand snacks? I don't know favorites, but us saying on-brand versus off-brand, the first one I'll think of is I always buy Oreos instead of off-brand ones, which I think is so funny that they're called Cream Betweens. Cream Betweens, y'all. I don't know who came up with that name, but that was a bad conference meeting. That was a bad time. I want to be in that marketing meeting. Okay, so we're going to create cookies, and they're going to look just like Oreos. Okay. What should we call them? I have an idea. Okay. Cream Betweens. Done. Print them, send them out.
Put them on the shelf.
I bet you that was a 4:30 meeting that they had to quit by 5, and they just took their first suggestion and went with it. That deadline was hot off the press. Yeah, I can't say I've had cream betweens. Have you?
I have not.
Who are we to hate them? Maybe they're great.
They lost me at the title cream betweens.
They did.
Also, Girl Scout cookies. I will mostly only eat the name brands, although our friend Ashley in the office brought in the Aldi ones, and those were so good, and I would eat those.
Y'all, they were my snack of the week a couple weeks ago. Let me do another shout out. Benton's peanut butter fudge cookies. Y'all, those actually are better.
A tag along.
Yes.
But I did see in my research that there was a company that came out with thick mints instead of thin mints. You are the HR problem.
Would you eat those?
Oh, yeah, because honestly, they're probably somewhere between a thin mint Girl Scout cookie and like a junior mint.
Really thick. Look how there's so much mint in there.
I know, and I love a junior mint.
Do you know where you would get those?
I don't know. The brand is Zachary.
Okay.
I just am reading. I'm reading from our important historian, BuzzFeed.
Oh, I love BuzzFeed. Go visit our friends at BuzzFeed anytime. Okay, can I give another shout out of an off-brand that I love?
Yes. Yeah,
okay, when I was little, everyone was getting their Gushers. Was I jealous? Yes. But my mom used to buy us instead, to my chagrin, although secretly I did love them, Sunbelt fruit jammers. Have you heard of them?
I've heard of Sunbelt, but I've never participated in a fruit jam.
Yeah, fruit jammers. They were little gummy fruits, and they were shaped like oranges and apples and cherries, and they were just essentially off-brand Gushers / they're more closer to Welch's fruit snacks, but obviously off-brand.
Okay.
So shout out to fruit jammers. If anyone has heard from them, please let me know. I want to go to a nostalgia trip with you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You are the ones who had a lot of the off-brand, so I feel like you're going to have more offerings.
I really only have a couple more.
Okay. This BuzzFeed article, though, another one that made me laugh really hard. So when it was my night to make dinner in high school, I very often made hamburger helper because I was throwing the meat and then throwing the thing, mix it up, serve it to your brothers, and you have made dinner and you have fulfilled your job.
Sure.
There is a company that called theirs Panburger Partner. Instead of hamburger helper, and it looks exactly the same. You add a pound of hamburger and water, exactly the same situation.
It feels like a new age brand using partner. You know how people use that now?
Panburger partner got me so good. The brand is High Top, HYTOP.
Hey, I would try it. Okay, another one on my list. Couldn't afford Lucky Charms? Don't worry, we have your Marshmallow in Stars.
Oh.
Did you ever have Marshmallow in Stars?
No.
Again, same exact cereal, except the little not marshmallow bits were literal little stars, and then it was just a variety of different marshmallows in between that. But really good. I didn't mind it. I did not mind it. I got my what did you call them earlier? I got my space marshmallows one way or the other.
Earth marshmallows versus space marshmallows. We talked about it in a previous episode. If you haven't listened,
go back and listen.
It's a very hot topic.
Okay, let's go more off your BuzzFeed list, will you?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, there's an M&M company that named themselves Nutters.
Oh.
But it looks just like M&M's on the front.
Really?
Peanut? Yeah.
Wait, look at those characters. They even tried to replicate the little characters.
Yes.
Interesting.
Another one is, instead of Pringles, they're called Prongles.
Oh.
With an O.
Let's just use that another vowel in the alphabet. It'll be fine. No one will care.
And instead of Doritos, they're just called Ditos. DETOS.
Man, where are we finding these?
I don't know.
I know, right?
I don't know.
There's a big list of them, but not really telling us where we can get them. So I honestly think most of these are from like other countries.
Maybe.
I think they are. Okay, here's one that I thought of that actually was my go-to growing up. Jay's chips.
I've never heard of Jay.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought they were so well known in our household that I thought they were a name brand snack, Jay's chips. But they're really an off-brand of Lay's chips.
Oh, again, it's like a rivalry. Jay versus Lay.
Yeah, Jay versus Lay.
I did see another one that are Cat-Cot instead of Kit Kats. Cat-Cots. KATKOT.
Okay.
And then the slogan is, have a break, have a Cat-Cot. is kind of hard to say.
Even trying hard. They're not even trying to differentiate
they
themselves.
are exactly copycatting.
Okay, I want to join this game. Your game's more fun.
Okay.
So I pulled up another list from our friends over at thetravel.com. And here's a couple of their listings. Instead of I can't believe it's not butter, butter it's not. By Fred Meyer.
Is that the Shakespearean version of I can't believe it's not butter? Butter, 'tis not.
'Tis not. Oh, man. It's both fake, but, you know, fake butter is fake butter. Oh, okay. Your turn, James.
You keep going.
Okay. Another one I have, Dr. Bob's instead of Dr. Pepper's.
Ooh.
Same exact thing, but just Dr. Bob's.
I don't mind off-brand sodas except for Coke.
Really? Why?
Like somehow Coke versus Pepsi versus just like cola tastes different to me.
Interesting.
But like a ginger ale, don't care.
Okay, fair.
Those are really the only
really
two sodas.
Wrong.
Yeah, those are the only two sodas I
good.
really drink. So
that's fair. Okay, another one on my list. Instead of Nutella, Nut Master.
Oh gosh, I saw that one and I was like, should we even be sharing that? Because that is a terrible name.
It's a terrible name. Can you imagine if your mom packed you Nut Master and Cream Betweens?
I was just going to say that, and I thought, are we allowed to say that on the podcast?
Keep going. Okay, tired of Gatorade? There is a Gatorade called Energy Gade. Or is it Energade? I don't know.
Energade. Energade. It looks a little bit like Lysol, so I'm a touch nervous for those that drink it.
It really does.
I found some old mints called Tic Tics instead of Tic Tacs. But there's no vowels. It's TCC, TCC.
So how do you know they're called Tic Tics?
Maybe well, T and...
Jamie, if you're not hungry for a Snickers, don't worry. Grab yourself a Snipers.
Oh.
Literally, this is what the name is, Snipers. I'm telling you, this has to be like a different country. It has to be. This can't be in the U.S.
Oh my gosh.
There's too many lawsuits happening.
Another soda that is a knockoff, instead of Mountain Dew, Mountain Shoutin'.
I can't. Do you want to tell us more? Wait, the next one.
The next one is called Mountain View.
I can't. We did not make these up. These are real. Okay, we're heading over to Spain, y'all. Too bad there's not a Dunkin' Donuts, but don't you worry. There is a Duff and Dagels.
Oh, bless you.
It is a pasteleria, a heladeria, which is, I think, an ice cream shop and a pastry shop, and a cafeteria, which I think is a lunch shop.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. In Spain, though. At least we found out where to find that.
Let's go back to the butter.
Okay.
And I will take your I can't believe it's not butter and raise you a wow. I totally thought it was butter.
Oh my gosh, we have to find these. This is my new favorite episode. Okay, instead of goldfish, Jamie, I want to serve you some cheddar cheese guppies.
Oh,
they actually look kind of good.
I'd be into a guppy.
I know, right? Crispy crackers, they're called.
I think that's a good creative way to copy, but still stay on brand.
Right, it's true. This one's, it's not a Kit Kat. It's a little
Cat
different. Oh, Cat Kat. Oh, goodness.
I will give you Life cereal, and I will raise you Live Life 100% oat cereal.
Same thing.
So best choice, Live Life instead of just Life.
Man. Okay, remember earlier when you were talking cat kits? Mm-hmm. Kit Kats? Cuts. I will raise you. Don't break me off a piece of Kit Kat, but take it. Literally, it's called Take It.
Oh, man. I feel like we need to get somebody who works for a food company and comes up with names of foods.
Truly. Oh, my gosh. Should we think up some names ourselves?
Sure.
Okay. Instead of Funyuns, what would you call them? Golden Ring Crunchies.
Those are a lot of words. Onion. Yumyun?
Yumyums.
Yumyuns instead of Funyuns.
I like it.
I do see another photo here that instead of Pop-Tarts, they're called Toaster Tarts.
Sure.
They're not tart.
I don't know why this is getting me, but these names are getting me. I did see instead of M&M brand, they're called H&H's.
H&H. Oh,
I don't know
M&M H&H. I was like, why?
Yeah,
why
M&M H&H.
Oh, I wonder what the H stands for.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Or instead of Fruity Pebbles, Tutti Fruities.
Oh, yeah, I've actually heard of those. That's when you're looking at the cereal aisle, that's low. That's in the bags. No boxes needed.
No. Okay, so in like condiments, like ketchup, mustard, are you name brand or off brand in a store?
I don't buy ketchup.
Or mustard or a mayonnaise or...
Mayonnaise off brand. Okay. Or I just do Trader Joe's. So off brand.
No, that's on brand because Trader Joe's is a name brand at a Trader Joe's.
Okay, so if I went to Kroger, yes, I would get Heinz or Hellmann's or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you get?
Well, this is a complicated answer. Ketchup and mustard, off brand. Mayonnaise, Duke's. Only Duke's.
Oh, of course.
Only Duke's.
Of course, of course.
Are you interested in a Twinkie, but you can't find a Twinkie?
Sure.
How about a golden cream? But it's not golden. It's gold 'N cream.
Oh, can't find any Starburst? Don't worry, we have your Cannaburst gummies. I feel like there would be some weed products in that.
Yeah. Yeah, because see, that says Stony Patch. I think you're looking at something that's not for this podcast.
Oops, sorry. Don't listen, kids. Don't listen. I will say instead of Swedish Fish, Target has a brand, but it's called Market Pantry. Earlier I said Market Pantry is the Target off-brand. Red Fish, soft and chewy candy.
I would totally get those.
Yeah, me too.
Or like I love peach rings. I don't care what brand peach rings are.
That's fair. That's fair.
They're all basically the same.
Oh man, this was funny. I'm curious if our listeners have had any other off-brand funny name snacks. If you have, please share them in our Instagram. It will make me laugh all day long. It'll be my new favorite gift to myself. Please share.
Okay, I found another article. Okay. Dr. Pepper. Instead of Dr. Pepper, Dr. Perky.
Oh, I have seen that one.
Have you?
I have.
Or Dr. Dazzle.
Sure.
And instead of rice Chex or Chex cereal, crispy hexagons. I mean, that is like, what are we eating? We are literally eating a crispy hexagon.
We really are. They just looked at their hand and said, what is this? It's true. It's true.
My other favorite are when like toys and things. Like if you can't have like a Spider-Man or a Superman character, it'll be, or this is my favorite. Okay. Our friend's daughter, I don't know how old she was turning, but our other friend decided to dress up as Elmo for her for the party.
Oh, cute.
But she found a place where you could buy the whole costume and dress up and show up. But they did not have the rights to sell an Elmo costume, so they had a red monster. So we kept calling her the Red Monster.
Oh no.
And she did it, and she showed up, and she was Elmo at the party.
That's really cute.
I feel like we need to post on Instagram, like, what is your funniest off-brand thing that you've ever seen? Not just food. I know we're a snack podcast, but this just really opens up.
Yep, that's true.
A really fun game.
Yep.
Do you have any others?
You know, I think that's all I have. Gosh, that just really got me. There's a lot of products. I just saw a product instead of Dove soap. Dave soap.
Dave. Wow.
Oh man, this is getting me. These are too good. I think we should come up with more of our own.
Okay.
Instead of Reese's Pieces.
Well, like the real literal is a peanut butter cup. But I wonder if that's still...
Reese's Pieces.
Oh, Pieces. You mean Reese's Pieces?
Yeah. What about peanut butter candy nibblers? Because you just nibble on them.
Well, they're all peanut. Nut nibblers?
Wait, what do you mean they're all nut?
They're all peanut butter inside, so you could call it nut something.
That's true. That's true. Soft nut nibblers.
They're not soft, though.
Yeah.
They're like
Reese's Pieces?
They're like a M&M.
Yeah, but it's not a nut. It's the nut juice. Nut Juice Nibblers.
We have fallen off the wagon. This episode is weird.
This is my new favorite game. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, I did just come up with a real one.
Okay.
Instead of Twizzlers, Red Vines.
That's a brand.
I know it's a brand, but when you compare the two, Red Vines is the off-brand of Twizzlers.
No, I don't think so. I think those are two separate brands.
I know they are. But if you look at the world of like popularity, most people think of Twizzlers. They don't think of Red Vines.
I'm a Red Vines household. My mother would make us go through the aisle, and Red Vines came in like a little plastic or a paper thing that they would sit in. Okay. So the top was just covered in the cellophane. And so you could press on it to feel how soft the Red Vines were. And my mom would go through and press them to make sure we got the softest. If they were even remotely edging towards stale, they did not enter into the Crockett household.
Okay, that is so interesting.
Red Vines is a name brand in our house.
Okay, interesting. I always thought
so. I think that like licorice sticks are gonna be their off-brand.
Red licorice sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and black licorice would be gross, disgusting trash snacks.
Yeah, that would be never near my face.
Oh my gosh. At the next party, this is going to be the game we play. Okay. Coming up with our own off-brand snacks.
Maybe for Halloween, we should dress up as name brand things, but name ourselves off-brand names.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Are you already throwing away our first Halloween idea?
I'm still workshopping.
If you guys didn't listen to the episode, a couple episodes ago, we decided to be pistachios wearing mustaches. Jamie's going to be pistache, and I'm going to be mustachio.
Oh, I didn't know I was pistache.
Oh, was it the other way around?
I don't know. I didn't know we assigned them.
Oh, well, I just did.
We're also going to need to work on costumes as we're edging quickly towards Halloween.
We really are. Do we have a party to even go to?
I think our office has a lunch we could
true.
Always come to.
Oh my gosh, 100%. Okay, we're doing it.
Or we could just walk up and down the street and ask people for candy and see how it goes and put it on the snack show Instagram.
We could. That's an idea.
It's an idea.
That is an idea.
This one.
Okay, before we get any more weird, people have either unsubscribed from this show entirely or they're laughing their pants off.
Yeah. We have fallen off the wagon. So you have either joined us or you just drove past the wreckage and paid none attention.
It's true. Okay, do you want to share our favorite segment, Snack of the Week?
I would love to.
Snack of the Week. Snack. If you guys aren't watching, we have turned this audio experience into a visual, and we are dancing
to this groove that was given to us.
Yes, such a good groove.
Okay, you go first. What's your snack of the week?
Me first. Okay, I have to thank my coworker, Lonnie Short, because she brought in a treat today to the office. And it was in the morning, and I was like, ooh, it's too sweet for that kind of treat, or it's too early for that sweet of a treat. But then I realized I didn't eat breakfast that day, so I was like, I need something with my coffee. So I went over to what she brought, and y'all, they're from Bake Shop Bakery. I don't know what store she got them from. It might have been, it looks like it could be a Kroger. Bake Shop Bakery pumpkin sandwich cookies. They're pumpkin spice cookies with cinnamon cream cheese filling. Oh my goodness. They are so soft. They're actually not too sweet. They're just the perfect amount of sweetness. And with the pumpkin flavoring, it just, I had it with my coffee. It was perfect.
I love that journey for you. Also, I am one of your coworkers, and I know not of this treat that exists.
It was on the
and
other
was not
side.
Offered to me. So
I think there's more.
I would like to protest that. I would like to be included as the co-host of the snack show.
That's fair. I do think we have extras, so after this, we'll run over there.
Okay.
But they are so good. So again, Bake Shop Bakery pumpkin sandwich cookies. Run and get them. And thank you, Lonnie.
Yes, thank you, Lonnie, for not sharing them with me. Okay, we're turning this episode on its head.
Oh, no.
Fallon gave a sweet snack of the week. I am giving a savory.
What?
My snack of the week is also an autumn flavor.
Okay.
Acorn squash.
Interesting.
Have you ever made acorn squash?
I have not. I've only made spaghetti squash.
Okay. It's a similar process, but it just doesn't make spaghetti afterwards.
Got it.
So you buy an acorn squash and you just cut it in half, and then you place it on, either spray or butter your pan.
Okay.
You just place it face down on the pan, and then you bake it for 30, 40 minutes. I like to then take it out, flip it over, put a little butter, sometimes a little brown sugar, and then bake it another 15 minutes so it kind of the flavor sort of seep in.
Okay.
And then you just serve them, and you can just eat it with a spoon out of the skin, and then you throw the skin away after the meal.
Yum.
But it's a great way to have is an acorn a fruit? I would call it a vegetable with dinner, but isn't a pumpkin?
Does it have a flower attached to it?
But I'm just saying, if it's like a pumpkin, does it? I don't know.
I think it's different. I think you can only proclaim something as a fruit if it has a flowering agent to it.
But what I'm saying is the squash, because pumpkins have a flower. And
pumpkins do. I don't think squash does.
Okay, great. Then it's a vegetable.
Yeah, we'll claim it as a vegetable.
A gourd.
Gourd, if
you're
you will.
An evening gourd. So acorn squash, get out there and get it. I love. And I live alone, so if it's just for me for dinner, I eat one half, I put the other half in the fridge, and then I just heat up in the microwave, and it is still just as delicious.
Is it? Can you describe the consistency?
It is similar to a pumpkin, like if you were to bake pumpkin, but it wasn't creamy yet. So it's not quite so stringy like spaghetti squash. But it is, that's still kind of that texture.
So it's not super creamy smooth.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay. That's when squash gets to that consistency, it makes me...
No, and it depends on how long you bake it. You could bake it to be smooth, but because you're not mixing it up, it's still got that texture to it. Okay. So it's soft, but it's got texture.
Love it. Great snack of the week. And we want to hear one more snack of the week. Our listener, Brianna Watkey, has her snack of the week to share with us today. Brianna, give us your snack of the week.
Hey, fellow snackers, Brianna from Blaine, Minnesota here. My snack of the week is Kemp's Apple Crisp Ice Cream. It is all you want in a fall ice cream. So good. You're going to want to run to the store because it is seasonal. And just remember, it's never too cold for ice cream.
First of all, Brianna's leadership and that is never too cold for ice cream is what I needed to hear.
Amen.
She gets me. # Team Jami. Also, she understood the assignment.
She did.
And she brought a fall snack too.
She also must have listened to last week's episode when we did dessert snacks and raved about Apple Crisp. Dedicated listener.
She blended my love of ice cream and your love of Apple Crisp into one snack of the week.
She did. That sounds awesome. I wonder... Ooh, we need to call her up and get more details. Brianna, visit us at the Snack Show Pod. We need more details and answers to this question. Are there like little chunks of apple crisp in the ice cream? That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah. I want some apple, but I also want some of whatever that stuff is that makes the crisp.
That's what I mean. I don't need any apple in it. I just need those little crispies.
Okay.
I'm totally with you. Get the apple out of here. I want the apple flavoring, not the apple chunks. We need the...
I don't know that I've ever had apple ice cream either. And I've had a lot of ice cream. So new experience here in 2022.
I can't wait for more answers. I'm looking forward to today's Instagram. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. As we always say, snack up, snack hard, snack with us. We'll see you next week.
And I'll eat more snacks before then.